Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Joe Montana Stadium here in Monongahela, Pennsylvania, where we have a WPIAL Big 8 matchup between the visiting Belle Vernon Leopards and the Ringgold Rams. My name is Peyton Trollinger. Alongside of me, as always, is my broadcast partner, Jonathan Sakaguchi. Now, Johnny, these two teams know each other very, very well. What can we expect from this matchup here tonight?
These two teams don't like each other. It's one of the classic rivalries here in the WPIAL. Just a short distance away from each other. But anytime these two teams get together, it's always a full house. And you're talking to someone that played in this stadium back in 2012. The Ringgold Old Faithful packed the Joe Montana Stadium to the brim. And believe me, when I say that this is a tough place to play, hey, it's not going to be an easy task for Belle Vernon, and who just took the lead in the conference after knocking off Laurel Highlands last week. But I guarantee you're going to see some bad blood between these two tonight.
Yes, it is, Johnny. It is a full house in Joe Montana Stadium. A lot of these fans are ready for these two teams to lock heads. But before we do that, just a quick little announcement. We are broadcasting this game live here on the PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network. This is my personally first time ever doing it, and I am very excited to get this game going. I know Johnny is too. So before this game starts, we're going to look at just a brief little tail of the tape here. Belle Vernon comes to this game with a record of 5-0. In the conference, it's 3-0. On the road, they are 2-0. They have 209 points for, only 59 points against, and are led by Coach Matt Humbert. On the other side is the Ringgold Rams, coached by Matt Lejuik, Darwin Mages, Coach Darwin Mages. Ringgold comes to this game with a 3-3 overall record, 1-2 in the conference. They are 1-2 here at Joe Montana Stadium. Not the best odds, but better than nothing. Scoring 123 points for and giving up 95 against. Odds really aren't in Ringgold's favor, but they're going to give it their all here anyway.
Yeah, and Ringgold won the toss, is elected to defer until the second half, so the Leopards will get the ball to start. And what one of the players to watch on the field, number 11 right now, Orslowski kicking off for Ringgold, so make sure you keep an eye on him.
And here we go, Rams, Leopards. The kick is off, and Belle Vernon will quickly field it really quickly. And we already see that these two teams are starting to hit a little bit after that whistle there.
Yeah, going for that surprise on side, guarantee you that's going to be from you're going to see a lot of the stuff like that being going out tonight. Hey, but let's see what this Leopard offense can do here.
Your starting quarterback for the Leopards is number 1, Devin Whitlock, and he has been an absolute powerhouse for this Leopard offense, leading his team in rushing yards. And it's just extremely impressive what this man can do. The 5'8", 175 senior really can move. And he's going to set up 1st and 10, and we have our first play of the drive here. Whitlock's going to give it to his back really quickly. He's going to run up the middle, tripped up a little bit. On the carry there is Jake Gigetto, and he's able to pick about 2 yards, 2nd and 2 for Belle Vernon.
And we already got a player down. You hate to see that. At first play of the game, it's one of the Belle Vernon players.
Stop by Super. Official timeout.
It's going to be an official timeout here on the play. And, you know, like we said, Johnny, these two teams do not like each other at all. So, unfortunately, there might be some of these injuries here tonight, and that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, we hate hearing about this. Trying to get a number here.
So while Johnny gets a look at that, some players to watch for this Belle Vernon team. You got Devin Whitlock, of course, the absolute powerhouse behind the center. Coach, I was talking with Coach there before the game there, and he wanted to give a big shout out to Adam LeCart. He's trying to, get there on the scoreboard, trying to have a big game, and the coach wants him to have that big game. Some other players to look out for. You got Tanner Steeper, Logan Cunningham. You got Chase Racohen. This Leopards offense is just full of weapons here.
Yeah, the number I got off of that the injured Leopard is number 58, Steve Macheska.
And let's hope that he gets better here soon.
Hopefully, I pronounced that correctly. Sorry to his family if I didn't.
And looks like he's down there. They're both trainers from both sides are out there on the field. It's about the 50-yard line here. And he's still down. Looks like he's got that helmet off too. You hate to see this to start such a great game off like this. 11:47 here in this first quarter, still 0-0. After the nice little 2-yard gain there. And we already got an injured player. That was Jake Gigetto with that 2-yard gain. And we got an injured player here for those that are just joining us. Man, looks like they're going to bring him to his feet here and with some assistance. So let's hope that he gets better here. This crowd is going to clap for him. He is a Belle Vernon player, but you hate to see any injured player, especially at the high school level.
Yeah, a couple of his teammates going to come out and help him out. Or excuse me, it was number 56.
That's Ryan McGrew. Ryan McGrew.
Correction on the correction on that.
He's being helped off the field here by his teammates. What a selfless act by them.
Gain of 2 on the last play. Going to be 2nd and 8 for the Leopards from their own 45.
And the clock is going to start running here. We're going to get back to action. The Leopards offense jogs out to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 8 from their own 45-yard line. Looks like we got a trips to the near side of your screen, a receiver to the far side. Whitlock in the shotgun is going to send a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to that man. That's Chase Rakoinen. Rakoinen up the middle. It looks like he might have got that first down.
They're going to say he got it. And as you look at the replay here, you hear Peyton, and he got a nice little lane there. And bounced to the inside, right outside the tackle. And took it up the seam right into Ringgold territory to set up 1st and 10, and now from about the 48-yard line.
And on the tackle there, last play was Dante Kynes making Rakoinen stop there. 1st and 10 now. Leopard setting up from the Rams' 46-yard line. Whitlock takes it himself, fakes this pass. He gets through a couple others. He loses his shoe, and he's finally brought down for a gain of about 4 on the play. What athleticism by Whitlock.
We saw all last week against Laurel Highlands in the highlights. Whitlock just ran all over the defense of the Mustangs, and he's picking up where he left off from last week. He can juke the guy out of his own shoes, who's as well of his Whitlock's own shoes. But still, you can see why he's one of the leading rushers here in the WPIAL.
He's a very good runner. He's got some legs on him for sure, and sometimes he has cleats on, as we just saw. It'll be 2nd and 7 now. Whitlock's going to roll off to his right, looking for an open receiver. Can he find one? He finds one downfield. Caught by Rakoinen, and he's inbounds. What a catch by Rakoinen. 1st down, Leopards.
Take a look at the replay here. Whitlock rolling to his right. I thought he was going to end up running it with it here, but finds Rakoinen right there on the sideline and brings it in. And now they're inside the red zone here. Let's see if Belle Vernon can capitalize.
The Leopards taking over from the Ringgold 20-yard line off of that big play from Rakoinen. He's going to send a man in motion here. Whitlock in the shotgun. He's going to PA pass. Rakoinen was the target, goes over his head, and that is going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now for Belle Vernon.
Yeah, I was looking for Rakoinen on that jet bubble screen, but just put a little too much English on it and threw it into the bench. And I want to watch here because Belle Vernon does like to run that at RPO offense, run pass option. So I'd be wise to keep an eye on Whitlock here.
Whitlock 2nd and 10 from the Ringgold 20-yard line, looking to score. He's going to pitch it off to his back, and he's going to break through, and he's finally brought down at the 10-yard line. On the carry there was Jake Gigetto. And that is going to bring a 1st and goal now for Belle Vernon.
As we look at the replay here, Here, Jagetta, one of those backs. Once he gets moving with a full head of speed, it's hard to stop him as he runs up the middle, taking defenders with him and finally getting stopped right at the 11-yard line. Or excuse me, at the 9. And for the first and goal for the Leopards. So be mindful of what they're going to do here.
Belle Vernon's knocking at the door of Ringgold. High snap. Whitlock keeps himself. He's going to cut back into the inside. Touchdown, Leopards. Devin Whitlock gets the first points of the game.
Yeah, look at the replay here. Looks like they were watching the Cal U game last week as they faked the handoff up the middle. And it's a quarterback keeper into the end zone. And Whitlock putting up the 6 points here.
And what a great start by this Leopard offense here, getting the 6 points on the board. Kicking for the Leopards is number 20, Tyler Kovac. Been pretty good this season. Let's see what he can do here. Awaiting the snap. The snap, the kick, it's up. And it is good. Belle Vernon leads this 7-0 for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN. We'll be right back after these messages.
Vulcan Volleyball is back, and you can catch all the action with CUTV and the PSAC network. After a year away from the court, the Vulcans are set to try and get back to the top of the PSAC. A full slate of action versus such PSAC opponents Gannon, Mercyhurst, Edinburgh, Clarion, Seton Hill, Slippery Rock, IUP, and Pitt Johnstown. Every home game will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC network.
And welcome back to CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. Belle Vernon's up early in this one, 7-0 with 9 minutes left to play. And that's a great start by Belle Vernon and that offense there.
Yeah, good drive there by the Leopards. Now we're going to see what Ringgold could do as Kynes and Orslowski are back deep to return for Ringgold. Old Kovac to kick it off.
And Belle Vernon ready. Looks like they're about ready to kick this one off and give it back to Ringgold here. And we're going to see what this Rams offense is made of. We're going to be their first look of the night. Arm raised, jogging, running. The ball is up in the air. Looks like that's going to be fielded by Dante Kynes. Kynes tries to go up the middle. Gets a few yards there on the play. He's brought down at about your own 30-yard line, and that's where Ringgold will set up 1st and 10.
Yeah, good return there by Kynes, dragging the defenders with him as he got up there. Here to the 30. He looked like he was going to be stopped back at about the 25 and just hug him along with him for another 5 yards.
25, going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 30.
As stated, the Rams will take over on their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Your starting quarterback for tonight will be DeAndre Dotson for the Rams. He's under center. He's going to pitch it off to Oslowski, using some blockers to get by. Gain of about 3 there on the play. And he is brought down there.
Stop by Cole Waitman.
He was brought down there by the Leopards defense. Set gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. Ringgold sets up on their own 33-yard line. Dotson in that power I formation under center. He's going to give it to Oslowski, and he is tackled in the backfield.
Looks like it's going to be a loss about 2 on that one.
And looks like that'll be Logan Hoffman coming up with a big stop for the Leopards. Loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 8 now for Ringgold.
Hoffman was one of the players that the Belle Vernon coaching staff said to watch out for.
Indeed he did, and Logan Hoffman has proven so far to be good. Let's see what he can do for the rest of the game.
Definitely a battle of the run game here.
Dotson under center, sends a man in motion. He's going to roll out He's trying to look for a man. He's going to take it himself on the near side of the field, and he is knocked out of bounds hard by Jake Jagdetto. A gain of about, looks like 7 on the play. Not enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th and 3 for Ringgold.
Yeah, a good move there by Dotson as he rolled out to the near side here. They're looking for a receiver. Or a couple guys on the bench were saying, hey, you got a man. But he just couldn't see it until Jaghetto was right there in his face.
Oslowski set the punt for the Rams. Whitlock back to receive. And it's going to be a fake. Oslowski looks like he might have got that first down.
He got enough for that one. Well, as we look at the replay here is Oslowski. He took the snap up and just ran right up the middle with it. Belle Vernon was not ready for that one.
Coach Mange is pulling a little bit of a trickery there on Belle Vernon, and Ringgold will continue this drive from their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10, 6:35 and counting left to go in this first quarter.
Coach Mangus said he was going to have a few surprises for this Belle Vernon defense today. Hey, when I talked to him, so I'm not surprised on that one.
Dotson under center is going to give it to Oslowski. Gain of about 4 there on the play, and he's brought down there by number 58 for the Leopards.
Logan Hoffman.
And that's Steve Morcheska. Sorry, gain of about 4 there on the play. 2nd and 6 for the Rams on their own 46-yard line.
And this is what we were talking about earlier, Peyton, with two offenses that like to run the ball a lot. Looks like we're going to get a timeout on the field here.
Official timeout here on the play. Looks like a little bit of a change of personnel.
Yeah, Jaghetto's going to come out for Belle Vernon in number 11, and Wyatt will come into play now.
Here we go. Dotson's going to give it off to his man real quick, and I think that might be enough for a first down, Rams.
Yeah, that was number 22. Number 33. He jumped on Pelifka, the fullback, on that little fullback dive. But he's going to be shy of the sticks by about
It looked like from up here he got that first down. The refs don't agree. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Rams. 5:15 left to play. Dotson giving off to Pelefko, and an easy first down for the Rams. This drive continues.
Yeah, Pelefko, right up the middle for about another 5 or 6 yards. This is going to be something we're going to see a lot tonight between Oslowski, Petko, and Dotson for the Rams. And you're going to see Whitcup, Jaghetto, and Rakokin or Belle Vernon running the ball a lot tonight.
The Rams are in Belle Vernon territory on the 43-yard line. Little run play by the Rams, picking up a decent amount there on the play. Stopped by the Belle Vernon defense. And it looks like that was ran by Oslowski. We called his name quite a few times. I'm sure we'll call it a lot more. 2nd and 5, Ringgold. 4:30 left to play in the first.
Talking about being in a force on both sides of the ball, as Devin Whitlock came up with the tackle. He can beat you with his feet on offense, and he drops the boom on defense.
Here we go again. Ringgold set up again in that power I formation, getting off to Pelefko. And he is stopped there, and it looks like that'll be another Ringgold first down, and they are just rolling right now.
This offense, in a way, Peyton, kind of reminds me of like how the military schools, the Army and Navy, you run that power I triple option in offense. You got 3 different guys on the team that can run the ball. As Belle Vernon's going to take a timeout here to talk things over. Honestly, they're a little rattled right now.
Yeah, I don't believe Belle Vernon was completely expecting this from Ringgold. Not saying that they expected them to roll over and just, not
go into the night
anything,
easy.
But I don't think they were expecting such an offensive pressure by Ringgold so far.
This is totally a difference in way we all thought the game was going to go. Everyone that I read in the papers today, they said this was going to be, thought this was going to be way different. And here we are. We're talking about old Ringgold, wearing down this defense, and that's what I think going to be the story of the game is what defense is going to hold up longer, or with the run game going on.
And looks like Ringgold has broken their huddle. Belle Vernon has also broken their huddle. We're going to get back into action here. Ringgold's going to take over on the Belle Vernon 31-yard line, 1st and 10. The Rams indeed have been rolling so far, looking for their first score of the game. Can the Belle Vernon defense continue to clamp, or will this Ringgold offense continue to roll? Here we go. Dotson under center, giving it to Oslowski, and the Belle Vernon defense coming up big there. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And I believe the first
that
one
was
I
Wyatt
got there,
again, and number 11.
that was Riley Wyatt, first one to get there.
Excuse me, a correction, and it was number 15, Cole Waitman, and getting in into the getting up to the line and stopping in Oslowski.
3:45 and running here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 after that big defensive stop there at the line of scrimmage by the Leopards. Again, coming out in that power I formation that Ringgold just absolutely loves. Dotson under center, going to give it to Polefko. He shakes off a man. He's finally brought down, looks like a gain of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, as we look here, it looks like he was getting wrapped up in the backfield. Stiff armed the defender, shook him off, bounced to the end. He forced out of the line and found a lane and ran up the middle. And the defender went for the tackle. But poor guy, I couldn't come up with it as Polefka just rolled over top of him for about another 1.5 yards.
Looked like Parker Jewell was the first one on that that initial in the backfield for the Rams, but he was able to get right past him. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 for Ringgold. Pitch off to Oslowski on the outside. He's going to try to find a way. He's still on his feet.
Ball come out. Fumble.
And it's going to be recovered by Ringgold. They're going to continue this drive. There's another first down, Ringgold, and this drive continues.
Ringgold got lucky there as we look at the replay here, Peyton. As Oslowski rolled down, got the ball, took it to the outside and ran down the sideline, but the ball popped out, but somehow ended up back in Ringgold's hands. That could have been a dangerous play because we've seen how well this Belle Vernon defense has played over the season so far.
2:20 left to play in this first quarter. Ringgold pressuring right outside the red zone. Going to give it to Polefko and just stop there at the line of scrimmage. Looks like that was number 11, Riley Wyatt, the first one there for the tackle. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Ball on the Belle Vernon 20-yard line.
Something I'm waiting to see here, Peyton, is we know that Belle Vernon can throw the ball, but we got to see if Dotson is going to air it out here in the red zone.
That will be interesting to see. You know, Ringgold's just simply sticking to that run game. They're trying to keep this clock running. And here we go, another run play to Oslowski. Brought down in the backfield by Wyatt yet again. Looks like a loss of 1. 3rd and 10 now for the Ringgold Rams.
Yeah, they've been going with that power dive or the toss outside aid, but Belle Vernon starting to getting the feeling out of the defense here.
Yeah, let's see what Ringgold can do. It's a 3rd and 10. Belle Vernon's been pretty good defensively as of late, but can they hold on this 3rd down? Dotson under center, pitch it off to Oslowski on the outside. Trying to cut on the inside. He's brought down by Belle Vernon. Looks like that was number 4, Parker Jewell, redeeming himself on that play. And it is 4th down for Ringgold.
Yeah, big stop there by the defense here. Here is that last time they did that toss play, Oslowski, he took it for 12.
Brings up 1st and 10 for the Rams from the Leopard 21.
So what do you do here now, Peyton? Do you kick it or do you try to go for it here in the red zone?
Johnny, if I were this coach right now, I would probably just try to go for a field goal here, but I guess that's not what's going to happen here. We have Dotson still on the field, 4th and 10. They're going to go for it here. Dotson dropping back the pass. He's under pressure, firing out into the end zone, over the head, and incomplete. The target there was Evan Parsons in the end zone. Turnover on downs. Belle Vernon will take over on their own 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was a wild series there. I talked about Dotson throwing the football Oh, and now we know he can throw it. And that was actually, it wasn't a bad ball. Just overshot his target by about, I'd say, a yard or so.
Dotson's definitely got the range there, but we're going to see hopefully later in the game, can he get that accuracy down? Never mind that right now. We have the Leopards coming back out on offense. Only 10 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Ball will be placed on their own 21-yard line. Whitlock's going to be in that shotgun that he just loves. Sending a man in motion, going to give it to that man. Fumble on the play, recovered by Ringgold. And whoa, what a turn of events here, Johnny.
Talk about a stroke of luck there as we look at the replay. Just a bad handoff there from Whitlock to who chased for Coke.
On the fumble recovery was Logan Simcoe for the Rams, and they're going to be placed on the 20-yard line of Belle Vernon. 8 seconds remaining here in this first quarter.
Wasn't just going to be Simcoe. Oh, it's also going to be a pile of Rams on that ball.
And just bad communication by Whitlock and his offense, and they might pay for it here.
And here's the problem. You just got your defense off the field, and now you're sending them back out there. They've got to be tired after that last drive.
Let's see if they can put up for a few more downs. It's Oslowski getting the pitch on the outside. He is brought down by a host of Leopards. Looks like a gain of about 3 or 4 there on the play.
Looks like we're going to get another timeout here.
There is going to be a timeout here on the play on that last carry. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 when we return. Actually, no, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your score is going to be Belle Vernon 7, Ringgold 0 for the CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN. We'll be right back after these messages.
If you are looking for a Christian club that features Bible study and spiritual nourishment, then come find your family with New Life Cal U. Swing by Oasis every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in Natali 321 to explore faith through Bible study, games, and fellowship. Or stop by Converge on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the Natali Rotunda to make friends and enjoy life through casual hangouts. Everyone is welcome. Connect with New Life Cal U at www.newlifecalu.com/connect.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium here in Monongahela, Pennsylvania. The Leopards are up on the Rams 7-0 as we begin this second quarter of action. Before the break there, we saw a little hiccup by the Belle Vernon offense, fumbling the ball on their own 20-yard line. Ringgold was able to recover, and they're going to be coming back out on a 2nd and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line of Belle Vernon. What are your thoughts about that, Johnny?
It's definitely been a wild start here at Joe Montana Stadium. As you got the Rams coming out here for their second drive already. Inside the red zone now, as crazy as it sounds, it's only a 7-0 game after last week's shootout of a game with the Mustangs and the Leopards.
There you go. Rams going to give it to the running back, and he is brought down right away. Looks like that was number 43 getting there for the Rams. That's Logan Hoffman, and he's coming up big again for the Rams, forcing a 3rd down for Ringgold.
Coach Mangus not too happy about that one. And
we saw that Ringgold was pushing the pace there in that first quarter. Even though Belle Vernon scored, they put that to the side, and they pushed down the field. So let's see if Ringgold can work this ball a little bit more and get those points that they need really badly. 11:25 left to play in this first quarter. He's going to hand it up the middle to Oslowski, and he is brought down. Belle Vernon saying they stripped it. Referees not agreeing with them. It's still going to be Ringgold ball.
They're going to say a down by contact act, but it's either way, it's going to bring up 4th down and long here for the Ringgold Rams.
Maybe a 4th and 7. Ringgold trying to figure out what they're going to do here. Are they going to go for it again and try to air it out like they did before? Do they go for a run, or they just simply go for the kick? It looks like they're just going to...
They're going to go for it again.
They're going to go for it again. Dotson's going to be sent back out there for the Rams. And you got to hand it to Coach Manges. He is very aggressive. Again, lining up in that power I formation. 4th and 7 on the 17-yard line of Belle Vernon. Oslowski gets the pitch. Not enough for a first down. The Leopards, big defensive stop. Turnover on downs. Belle Vernon will get the ball inside of their 20. And Johnny, we know what happened last time.
Yeah, last time they got the ball all deep inside their territory. They fumbled it. But who's to say that Belle Vernon's not going to capitalize on that one?
You do got to give big shout out to that Leopard defense for coming up huge after they were just absolutely tired, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but you, as Ringgold, you got to tighten it up and capitalize. You cannot get the ball all deep inside your opponent's territory, or you not score.
Well, let's see if they'll be regretting those mistakes later on. Whitlock lining up in that shotgun. He's going to hand it off to his back, and he's brought down in the backfield. That was Jake Gigetto on the carry for Belle Vernon. And it's going to be a big loss on the play for the Leopards.
Jericho, your ball carrier.
Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 14 for Belle Vernon. Ball placed at the 12-yard line.
Number 44, Kevin Willis, the outside linebacker, to come up with a stop there.
It was a big stop by him. Backing up Belle Vernon even further.
Brings up 2nd and 14 for the Leopards.
Whitlock again in that shotgun formation, sending a man in motion yet again. He's going to keep it himself, running up the middle, and he's breaking defenders' ankles, and he's finally brought down by Dotson. Fumble on the play. Looks like it's recovered by Ringgold, and Rams got another
that was
recovery.
Logan Simcoe on the recovery.
What a play by Ringgold.
Look at the replay here, folks, as you see as Whitlock takes it in himself off on the quarterback draw. He bounces to the inside. He gets wrapped up by a couple defenders, and as he's going down, the ball pops out. I'm not 100% sure, Peyton, and I was looking through the binoculars on that one. But his knee might have been down, but as we all know, there's no replay in high school football.
And a crucial error for Belle Vernon as they give the ball right back to Ringgold. Dotson on a quick handoff to John Palefko. Maybe a gain of 1 there on the play.
They're going to say that he got stopped in the backfield and lost a yard.
It is going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 for Ringgold. You got 9:10 remaining here in this second quarter of action. Belle Vernon's up 7-0 on the Rams, but Ringgold might get their first points as they recover their 2nd turnover of the night.
You got good field position. You got to capitalize here, or you can't let this drive stall out again.
Dotson dropping back the pass, finding his man, and that is going to be incomplete on the play. The ball touches the turf before he can get his hands underneath it. And that was intended for number 27, Maddox Sukol. 3rd and 11 now for Ringgold.
Brings up 3rd and 11 for the
Rams. And that one just went through Sukol's hands. He had it right there. And you could see it when he came back to the huddle that he should have had that one. We should be talking about 3rd and probably manageable now.
Right, Ringgold jogging up to the ball now. 3rd and 11, they're going to be faced with, can they convert, or will the Leopards defense hold them off yet again? Dotson under center. Power I formation. He's going to drop back for the pass. Firing downfield. Into coverage. Flag is thrown.
And they say it's a caught.
And it's going to be a catch on the play. First down Ringgold, but hold up, we do have a flag here.
I think somebody pushed off, but I'll find out. I'm not sure if it was offense or defense. Looking to see who caught the ball here. It looks like number 5, Dante Kynes, rolling in the catch.
And it's going to be a pass interference call going against Belle Vernon, and you cannot be taking those types of penalties right now, giving Ringgold amazing field position here. Inside of your own 20-yard line. Can Ringgold punch this one in this time?
You got a good field position now.
Interference against the Leopards.
So they're going to say the pass was incomplete on that one.
And looks like the ball is going to be spotted actually just outside of the red zone on the Leopards' 21-yard line. Ringgold will get a 1st and 10 from that. 8:37 left to play in this first quarter. Dotson handing it off to Oslowski up the middle. Gain of a few there on the play.
Good run there by Oslowski. He looks like he got about 6 on that one and had a nice lane there on the far side. Right between the tackle. And guard heard up the middle. He goes taking a couple defenders.
And that's going to be marked at the Leopard 16-yard line. It's about to be 2nd and 5 now for Ringgold. Dotson again lining up under center in that power I formation. Handed off to Oslowski right up the middle.
And he's still going. They're pushing the pile.
We got a lot of people pushing there. What are the refs going to view this as?
Looks like they're going to say he shorted the sticks by about 1.5 yards.
And that is going to be a very close 3rd and 1 now for the Rams. That's what the officials are saying here. Ball's going to be spotted at about the Leopard 12-yard line. This is cutting it close here, Johnny.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on this 3rd down. You cannot let this drive stall out once again. And you've gotten the ball 3 times here in the red zone. Got to capitalize now.
It's going to be a run play to Oslowski yet again. He was immediately stopped by some Leopards. And it looks like it's going to be enough to move the sticks again for Ringgold. And they got a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line of Belle Vernon. And it's going to be a timeout call by the Leopards.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to want to talk things over here. It's been in quite the first half of, for sure. Or as you got 7:14 left to go here in the first half. And Ringgold, who had the ball most of the time now, which is surprising to say, after that opening drive by Belle Vernon to take it all the way down on the field for 7. We haven't said much about that offense since then.
No, Belle Vernon really just had that first touchdown of the game, and then after that, it's been all Ringgold. Anytime Belle Vernon has touched the ball after that, they did turn it over via fumble, and those are mistakes you cannot take, especially when you're deep in your own end. And now Ringgold has a chance to punch it in and get their first points of the game. The question is, however, can that Leopard defense stand strong and put up that brick wall like they have been known to do here in the past?
Yeah,
both teams coming out on the field now. 1st and goal from the Leopard 10-yard line. Let's see what Dotson and Oslowski can bring to this Ringgold offense. Lining up under center in the power I. Giving it to Oslowski. Gain of looks like about 3 there on the play. 2nd and goal for Ringgold. It looks like we have an injured Ram there on the play. And the trainer there coming out.
Yeah, we got a player down on. His teammates are going to be circling him. It looks like it's one of the linemen.
Stop by Tanner Moody. Official timeout, injured player.
Hopefully it's nothing more than just a cramp.
7:03 left to play here in this second quarter. Belle Vernon still up 7-0. The Rams are threatening to score. They're knocking on the door of Belle Vernon. Question is, can Ringgold punch it in? They've had multiple opportunities.
Yeah, we were definitely in for a battle today, Peyton, but I wasn't expecting it in this today.
Neither was I. But, that's just the beauty of high school football. You just get outcomes and you get games that you think are going to go one way, but, when you actually play them, they go completely different. And looks like that injured player is up for Ringgold now with help from the trainer to walk off. Actually, no, he's walking by himself there. That's Jacob Meyer was the injured Ram on the play.
That's the starting tackle there for the Rams. He's a big part of that run game. So you hate to see him go down right now.
Coming at 5'11", 235.
Gain of 3 on
Hopefully
the
he
last
can
play.
get back into
Gonna be
this
second and
game,
goal for the Rams.
and the trainer can take care of him very
The
well.
Leopard 6.
While he gets taken care of, we're back into the action here.
About
Ringgold
Graham
threatening to
Pound, right
score
nearly down there.
within the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal now.
So number 67.
Here we go. In the power I, Ringgold is going to hand it off to Oslowski. Stopped in the backfield by Belle Vernon. And who else would do that other than number 43, Logan Hoffman? And a key stop there for Belle Vernon.
Yeah, it's gonna bring. This is gonna bring up a critical 3rd down now for Ringgold. Oh, you got 6 yards to go, so you got to do something here.
3rd and goal for the Rams.
6:35 left to play here in this first half, excuse me. Getting a little ahead of myself there. Ringgold has to punch this one in on the Leopard 7-yard line, 3rd and goal. Dotson's going to be placed under center like he's been all night. Pitching it to Oslowski there on the outside. He's got blockers, and he might have been pushed out before he got there.
No,
the
there's a
refs viewed it
touchdown.
as a touchdown. Oslowski getting in there for the Rams, and Ringgold has their first points of the game.
Take a look at the replay here, Peyton, as Orzlowski has been running into that right side of the field all night. He runs to the left side for the first time today, gets some blockers, dives in for the end zone, and it looks like the ball is going to knock that pylon over just enough to break the play, and we got a brand new ball game.
Kicking for the Rams will be Logan Oslowski, familiar name because he was the one that just scored. Oslowski's kick is up, and it's through the uprights, and we have a tie game. Couldn't expect that. And we'll be right back after these messages. CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
And welcome back here to Joe Montana Stadium. And boy, we have a wild one here tonight. Ringgold and Belle Vernon are tied 7 apiece here. 6:09 left to play in the half. Johnny, what are your thoughts here so far?
Yeah, holy smokes, Oaks. I didn't think we were going to get a defensive battle here tonight, but lo and behold, here we are. We're talking about a tie ball game after Belle Vernon put up 60 points on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs last week, and Ringgold, who also came off of a big win,
Number 1, Whitlock. Number 10.
is now deadlocked at 7, and we got 6 minutes left to go here in this first half. I'm ready to see what's going to happen here, Peyton. This is going to be a wild one going down the stretch.
The fans here are excited, and I know we're both excited here. Oslowski set the kick for the Rams. Jadetko and Whitlock back to receive for the Leopards. The kick is up, a very high kick, short. It's going to be received there by Parker Jewell. Fair catch. They're going to take over at about the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that one was way up there. As we look at the replay on that last scoring play, as you see Orzlowski, he getting behind the big guys and taking it and in for 6, diving in on the end zone. Oh, and definitely a wild one to start.
And this Belle Vernon offense trots back out here on the field. Can they redeem themselves? Last 2 times they've been out on the field, it has been very bad for them. Turning the ball over. First was just a miscommunication with the handoff. And then we had Whitlock trying to run up the middle. And as he was being brought down, he was stripped away, and Ringgold resulting in a touchdown after that play. Whitlock set in the shotgun. Trips to the far side of your screen, one to the near. And the officials trying to make sure everything is set here before we begin. Whitlock gets the snap. Oh, and he is brought down right away by Ringgold.
Yeah, hello.
Coming up big for that stop is number 44, Kevin Willis in the backfield for the Rams.
Good night. Look at the replay here. Devin Whitlock just snapped the ball, handed it off, and boom. There's your. That'll wake you up. Little chin music on that one as those two who went down to the ground hard.
Loss of 5 there on the play. The Leopards will set up on their own 35-yard line, 2nd and 15. Can the Leopards bounce back off of that loss? Another run play to the same man up the middle. And the run there.
Taking it up the middle. Getting back that yardage and then some from the previous play.
Gain of a little bit there. Gain of 8 there on the play from the public address announcer. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for Belle Vernon. Ball spotted at their own 43-yard line. Can the Leopards convert here?
Go with a formation I haven't seen in a while. That 3-5 defense. And it's for Ringgold here.
Whitlock taking the snap. He's going to fake it off. Rolling. Passing. Caught. And he's getting it, and he's brought down at Ringgold territory on the 30-yard line.
We got a flag down, though.
There is a flag back there on the play.
That was Cole Waitman and making the catch.
Cole Waitman, the receptionist on the carry. This flag is on Belle Vernon, and this is coming back.
Well, if you look back here at the replay, Peyton, you can actually see it right there in the backfield. It is the tackle, number 67, and I believe it's going to be the one they're going to on the call for this for Belle Vernon, and it's going to nullify that catch to Waitman. As you can hear, the student section and the Belle Vernon faithful that traveled down 43 here in this jam-packed Joe Montana Stadium, letting them here.
And that's going to put the Belle Vernon Leopards deep in their own territory at the 30-yard line, 3rd and 20 now. Can Belle Vernon convert on this? Trips to the far side of the screen. Whitlock sending a man in motion here. Dropping back, rolling to his left, firing. Oh, in and out of the hands of Polott. 4th and 20 now for the Leopards.
Something we haven't had a whole lot of this season, Peyton. During the highlights on Roundup, high school Roundup, and during some of these games that we've watched, is Belle Vernon having to punt.
Definitely something you don't see a whole lot. Kovac trotting out there for the Leopards to kick this one away. 4 minutes left to play here. Kovac's kick is up and long. Received nicely. And that's Kynes there on the play. He's coming to the inside, and he is brought down on the Rams sideline. That's Cole Waitman on the tackle there for Belle Vernon. And the Rams will set up inside of Leopards territory at about the 40-yard line.
That was
1st
a nice
and
turn.
10.
That was a nice return there by Ringgold. But that was a little bit of dangerous play as those guys went into the bench.
Return of 17 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10.
And the Rams actually will take over on the Leopard 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, we see a power I and a Dotson handing it up to Oslowski. Gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 now for Ringgold. 3:40 left to play here in this first half and counting. 7-7 is your score here at Joe Montana Stadium. And like Johnny's been saying all night, definitely a battle of defenses here so far.
But it's going to be whose defense is going to stand tall at the end of this game. And because both teams are going to run this football, I'm not sure who's going to be standing, and I'm getting tired just watching them.
We go 2nd and 8 now for the Rams. Dotson pitching it to Oslowski. He's trying to find an opening, and he's just simply pushed out of bounds by Belle Vernon. And actually might be just no gain there on the play. 3rd and 8. Maybe a gain of 1 there. Looks like this will be a gain of 1. 3rd and 7 for Ringgold. Ball at the Leopards' 42-yard line.
Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Rams from the Leopard 42.
Gonna want to watch here that RPO.
Oslowski gets the call yet again. He runs into his own man, and he's brought down there on the play. Coming up with the stop there for Belle Vernon. Looked like it was number 68, Tommy Kovac there, getting in the mix, bringing up a 4th down now for Ringgold.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, I was expecting maybe a play-action play here on 3rd down.
Gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th and 8 for the Rams on the Leopard 41.
And looks like Ringgold may punt this one away. Not entirely sure what they're doing here. 2:20 left to play here in this first half. Your score is still 7-7.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on here.
Don't believe any timeouts were called.
Wait a minute, Peyton. Actually, I think I know what's going to happen here. Here, they're going to let the clock run down. And there it is.
And Belle Vernon
call timeout.
Belle Vernon will call a timeout.
Timeout, Rams.
Actually, no, excuse me. The Rams will call their first timeout with 2:06 left to play in this first half.
So this was smart here, Peyton. They let the clock run down on giving them just about 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. They're going to punt it away, most likely, and try to pin in Belle Vernon deep inside their territory. Or going for that old coffin drop kick, as we call it. You want to get it right about out the 2-yard line to have it bounce out of.
It'll definitely be interesting to see what Ringgold will cook up here. This Rams defense has also been on fire. Like we said earlier in the broadcast, already coming up with 2 turnovers on the play. And they've been on fire, just capitalizing on Belle Vernon's mistakes. And it's led them to tie them in this game. Both teams still in the huddles. They're really taking their time to talk this one out here. And both teams are going to break the huddle here.
I was going to say, it looks like the referees, it's time to get back to play here.
And let's see what they're going to do here. It's going to be very interesting to see. We see Oslowski there on the sideline, so it's going to be no kick. The Ringgold Rams are going to go for it here on 4th and 8. Ball on the Belle Vernon 41-yard line. 2:18 left to play here in this first half.
And Ringgold's going to call another timeout.
Timeout, Rams.
That'll be their 3rd timeout out of the half. But definitely it's been a wild one so far, Peyton, to watch. But they're going to – I guess they didn't like what they saw when they broke the huddle with Belle Vernon. And so
the final timeout now.
I'm curious to see what they're going to do here.
Yes, Johnny, it's very interesting. Coach Mange just like you said, just may not have liked what he saw, what Belle Vernon was putting out there, or maybe they just little communication error, whatever the case is. That's their final timeout of this half. Like I said, both teams really just trying to use the whole timeout to make sure that they got everybody in order. Everyone's communicating.
Fun little fact here, Peyton. And one of the assistant coaches is Scott Neaty for Belle Vernon, and used to be my offensive coordinator at Uniontown.
Okay. So he must know what he's talking about over there. Now, let's see. Can the Belle Vernon defense hold off the Rams on 4th down, or will Ringgold triumph and continue this drive? Sending a man in motion. Dotson in the snap. And it is blocked away. Looks like on the block there was Adam LeCart making a big play for the Leopards. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Belle Vernon on their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, definitely a wild play there. I thought we were going to have a turnover there, or maybe our first passing touchdown of the game, but no. Oh, Belle Vernon comes up with a big defensive play. And I do have a score here for our friends at South Union Township. Thomas Jefferson leads Laurel Highlands 21-3.
That'll definitely be
in the second quarter.
That'll be a game we will come back to later here. Belle Vernon setting up first play of this drive. Whitlock is going to keep it himself. Running up the middle, spinning pass, and he is in Ringgold territory for the Belle Vernon first down.
All right, take a look here, Peyton, as you see Whitlock on that quarterback option and keeps it himself. Runs up the middle, spins off a defender, and jukes another one. And for a nice gain of 11 there.
And Belle Vernon will take over in Ringgold Rams territory, looks like at about the 42-yard line. And maybe that was the spark this Leopard offense needed as they're going to get back here. Fresh set of downs. Whitlock has 2 backs in the backfield with him. In the shotgun, he's going to drop back. Rolling to his left, firing downfield. Does he have a man? It's caught! Does he stay in bounds? And coming up with that, looks like it was number 17. That's Racohen. And he's going to stay in bounds. First down for Leopards.
He's wild one there. He drug his feet on the sideline to stay in bounds. Got about what would you say there, in about 15, 16, somewhere in there.
From the Ram 31.
And now they're well inside Ringgold territory.
Clock is still running here. 1:15 remaining in the half. 7-7 is your score. Whitlock rolls to the near side, dumping it off to his receiver. And he's he's juking pass. He's finally brought down, and that's Jadeko. Big gain for the Leopards, and that's another first down.
Pass complete, Jadeko.
That was number 25, Dante Newton, and on the stop.
Looks like a timeout is going to be called there by Belle Vernon. 1:05 left to play here in this half. Leopards are desperately trying to get the lead as they go into the locker room. They have many weapons. It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to come out with.
Timeout, Belle Vernon. That is their first.
So that'll be the first time out from the Leopards today. I guarantee you, if I know Coach the way he likes to run his offenses, he's coming up with something and to try to put 6 on the board.
And you can hear a "Let's Go Ringgold" chant from the cheerleaders, trying to get the student section all riled up here.
So, and the theme is, it looks like around on the field here, everyone's decked out in their Pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Even the band over there, you see the sousaphones have the little pink cover on them. You gotta love to see it here. You know, cancer's a horrible thing, but it's great that everyone here is supporting the cause to try to find a cure here. Meanwhile, we're back into the action. The Leopards are inside of the red zone, about the 17-yard line of Ringgold. Whitlock spreading it out there on the inside. He's going to pitch it off to the back. That's Jedico. Jedico in for the Leopards. Score. Touchdown, Belle Vernon. Another 6 for the Leopards. That's Jake Jedico.
Take a look at the replay here. Here is Coach Mangus and the rest of the coaching staff on the sideline with screaming, move over, slide over. But Jedico and that Belle Vernon offense going to take advantage of a defensive mistake there by the Rams as he runs to the outside and in for 6.
Kovac kicking the field goal for Belle Vernon here. The snap, the kick is up, And it is good. Belle Vernon has the lead here late in the first half for the CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium here in Monongahela, Pennsylvania. The Leopards just got the lead here, 14-7, with under a minute left to play in this first half. It's been a crazy first half of action here. The Leopards are able to pull away just for now, though. What are your thoughts on this Ringgold defense and this Ringgold offense here?
Definitely been a wild one for sure. And Ringgold's come out and shown that they got some heart here, and they were definitely a whole different ball game than what I was expecting today.
Kovac on the kickoff for the Leopards, and his kick is away. It is going to be fielded by Kynes. Deep in his own end, he runs into a few Leopards, and they're going to drag him down at about the 14-yard line in his own territory, 1st and 10.
Gonna be correction. That one's gonna be about 26. They're gonna spot him, Peyton. And as they got less than a minute to go,
Stop by Mooney.
It's gonna be interesting to see what this Ringgold offense does here. If they're gonna go for, and try and tie this one up before the half, or are they gonna just take a knee here and go to the locker room?
It's gonna see what we're gonna do here. It's all gonna be up to Coach Manges here. He's gonna send out his offense, and the Rams hoping to get this game tied before they go into the locker rooms for halftime.
From their own 26.
Dotson under center in the power I. Dotson handing off to Oslowski. He's brought down right away, and some extracurriculars there on the play. And looks like that play was made by Jedico, who just got that touchdown to put Belle Vernon in the lead. We see he's leading his team by example on the other side of the ball as well.
Yeah, two-way player here for the Belle Vernon Leopards as he comes in for the stoppage there.
On their own 27.
2nd and 9 now for Ringgold. Ball on their own 27-yard line. He's going to hand it off quickly to Palefko. Maybe stopped at the line of scrimmage by Belle Vernon. 5 seconds remaining, and they're just going to let this clock run out here. Your score after the first half: Belle Vernon 14, Ringgold 7. It's been a very interesting first half of play for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We will be right back.
Ringgold 7.
The Cal U Vulcans are back on the gridiron this fall, and CUTV and WCAL give you the best seats in the house. September 2nd at Fairmont State. September 11th versus Lock Haven. September 18th versus Millersville. September 25th at Edinburgh. Homecoming October 2nd versus Mercyhurst. October 9th at Gannon. October 16th versus Clarion. The Coal Bowl October 23rd at IUP. October 30th versus Seton Hill. November 6th at Slippery Rock. November 13th at Bloomsburg or the PSAC title game. All games are live on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network, and 91.9 FM, WCAL.
Welcome back here to Joe Montana Stadium. We are at halftime now. Your score: Belle Vernon 14, Ringgold 7. Both teams have entered the locker room, and we're going to start off with the Belle Vernon marching band. Just taking a quick look here at the replays here for the first half. We saw get the scoring started. Devin Whitlock was able to just quickly run it in there for the score, and then we saw those just bad miscommunication of turnovers there by Belle Vernon, putting Ringgold in multiple scoring positions, and then they were finally able to punch it in. And then, as we saw, Belle Vernon had their own little momentum shifter there with Jake Gigetto, able to run it in there for about the 15-yarder touchdown, and that leads us 14-7 here. And without further ado, the Belle Vernon Leopard Marching Band.
gentlemen, let's have a warm applause for the Ringgold High School Marching Band. Brash space adventurer Peter Quill finds himself the quarry of relentless bounty hunters after he steals an orb coveted by Ronan, a powerful villain. To evade Ronan, Quill is forced into an uneasy truce with four desperate misfits: gun-coating Rocket Raccoon, tree-like humanoid Groot, enigmatic Gamora, and vengeance-driven Drax the Destroyer. But when he discovers the orb's true power and the cosmic threat it poses, Quill must rally his ragtag group to save the universe. The Ringgold High School Band will perform songs from one of the biggest Marvel movies in history, Guardians of the Galaxy. Led by Drum Major Reagan Allen, please welcome the pride of the Mon Valley, your Ringgold Round Band.
Don't let him finish the play, then start the analysis. Because it's a lot of running, so you don't have to jump into that fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's all, pretty much all it's been today.
So
I'm pretty sure we can count off the number of passes on one hand.
I'm with Christian and I can give you guys time for the second half. So.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Bar building to the right. After they perform. That was the halftime. Thanks for sticking on. Thanks for hanging out with us for halftime. Score once again, Belle Vernon 14, Ringgold 7. We'll be back for the second half in just a second. We'll come back. We'll look at highlights, and then just talk about the first half. Because I have a feeling we have to put a little bit of time on the clock. So it's only 7:30, but
I keep forgetting to do my stats. I really forgot to do it.
came down for a quick second. Try to make it up later on this season, and if Washington's not in the playoffs, otherwise Uniontown's going to find someone else to play.
And welcome back here. That was the marching bands for Belle Vernon and Ringgold. When we come back, your score is going to be 14-7 in favor of Belle Vernon right after these messages.
Vulcan Volleyball is back, and you can catch all the action with CUTV and the PSAC network. After a year away from the court, the Vulcans are set to try and get back to the top of the PSAC. A full slate of action versus such PSAC opponents Gannon, Mercyhurst, Edinburgh, Clarion, Seton Hill, Slippery Rock, IUP, and Pitt Johnstown. Every home game will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC network.
And welcome back after that halftime performance at Joe Montana Stadium with the Belle Vernon Marching Band and the Ringgold Marching Band. Joining me is Jonathan Sakaguchi. My name is Peyton Trollinger, and we're going to just take a look here at this first half. We see at first here we had a running touchdown in there for Devin Whitlock to start off the scoring here for this game. And then, you know, we saw Belle Vernon, they had a really good chance there. They fumbled the ball away, Johnny. You know, Ringgold wasn't able to convert there, so Belle Vernon gets the ball back. Devin Whitlock takes it again. He fumbles it.
Once again, and that's been the story of the game. Those two fumbles have killed any of the momentum that Belle Vernon had on early, as Ringgold would capitalize as Orslowski would find the end zone for 6, would tie the game up 7-7, but Belle Vernon had an answer as they sent number 10 and Jedke into the end zone on a defensive mistake by the Rams to take the lead, and that would be all we would see at the before the half. We're sitting here with a 14-7 game.
It's been a great first half of action so far. Belle Vernon has the slight lead by a touchdown. 14-7 is your score. Both teams are out on the field, going to each other's sidelines, and we're about to get started here for the second half. What are you expecting to see here in the second half?
I'm expecting to see this offense and the defense of Ringgold tighten up a lot here, Peyton, as well as the execution that the Belle Vernon offense has been wanting in this whole game, but we have not seen yet.
Your contribution is important. Let's get involved.
Definitely going to have to be a big half for Belle Vernon. Their offense was looking a little hasty there at the end, but maybe they could ride off that momentum. Ringgold will start off with the ball because remember they did defer there at the opening coin toss. So Ringgold will get the ball. Belle Vernon will kick it away. And it is a little bit of rain here at Joe Montana Stadium. We just saw a little bit of lightning there for a little bit. And Ringgold taking the field with their special teams unit looking to receive the ball. It is coming down here at Joe Montana Stadium.
Yeah, as me and Peyton are starting to reach over, grabbing our umbrellas, getting whoa.
Attention, please. I have the number for 50-50.
And a little bit of malfunction with the umbrella.
What did you do, Peyton?
I'm trying to broadcast and get the umbrella open for us, but I guess that wasn't in the plan. And this is just not looking good right now.
Don't go all the way up with it, guys. Oh, man. And
a little bit of miscommunication here, but we're going to get through it here.
Thank you.
Kovac looking ready to kick off for the Leopards. Back deep is Oslowski and Kynes for the Rams.
Yeah, the rain is starting to come down here now, folks, and I mean, it is coming down. As Peyton and I now have an umbrella over top of us.
I thought we were going to have that other umbrella, but he went to the other side and didn't cover us up, so we had to get our own umbrella out.
Well,
here we go.
Kovac
ready to kick off for the Leopards, and it's received nicely by, looks like that was Oslowski, and he's brought down, looks like around the 30-yard line in his own territory, 1st and 10.
Stop by Moody.
Yeah, Moody on the stop for the Rams.
11:52 left to play in this third quarter. Ringgold will get the ball first, 1st and 10. They're going to spot the ball at exactly the 29-yard line of the Rams.
Number 29.
So I do have a halftime score for you, Peyton, and up at the Mustang Corral, as Thomas Jefferson leads the Mustangs 28-3.
And a little run play for Oslowski, picking up about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 now for Ringgold.
Seeing a lot of the fans looking for cover here at Joe Montana Stadium.
And here's that rain that was heavily anticipated here. It was fighting off there at the first half, but now it's officially coming down here in Monongahela, and it's coming down hard. 2nd and 6 now for Ringgold. He's going to take it himself. That's Daunt. And it's a quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, looks like, for a gain of maybe 1 on the play. 3rd down for the Rams. That was Dotson on the quarterback keeper. And it is coming down hard here. Trying to protect all the equipment here. Very expensive equipment that we're trying to protect.
And I got rain running right down on my back here.
3rd and 5 now for the Rams. Dotson's going to hand it off to Oslowski, and he is brought down in the backfield by the Leopards. Big stop for Belle Vernon, brings up a 4th down now for the Rams. 10.5 left to play in this third quarter. 14-7 is your score. And in case you're just joining us here on the PCN network, it is raining. And it's raining hard.
That it is, Peyton. That it is.
Oslowski ready to kick off for the Rams. Short punt. It is going to go out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. And that's where the Leopards are going to set up in Ringgold territory.
And that last few punch was out of bounds. It was 1st and 10 for the Leopards. And the Rams 45.
The Rams setting up their defense, waiting for the Leopard offense to come out onto the field. 10 minutes left to play here at Joe Montana Stadium. Still a very full crowd here. Everyone's got their umbrellas up. Whitlock ready to start off this offense. He's going to hand it off to his back, fighting for a few yards, and he's finally going to be brought down. That's Jake Jagetto.
Jake Jetico, your ball carrier.
Yeah, Jake Jetico, who on the carry for Ringgold, or Belle Vernon.
Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Leopards from the Rams 41.
And now the Leopards will take over 2nd and about 6 now from the Rams 41-yard line. Little handoff to Jagetto. He spins off a few, and it looks like he's going to be able to pick up that first down for Ringgold, for Belle Vernon, excuse me. First and 10 in Ringgold territory.
Stop by Plepko.
Ball will be placed at about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Ringgold.
The
Leopards are on the move here now. Oh, and a little miscommunication. Whitlock picks up it, and he's just going to bring it down himself. A little miscommunication between the center and Whitlock.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but I think with the rain starting to come down, that ball's starting to get a little slick.
And that's going to cost the Leopards, looks like about 4 or 5 on the play. 2nd and 15 now for Belle Vernon.
Brings up 2nd and 15 for the Leopards.
Might have to find the ponchos here in the second, Peyton.
Yeah, you're telling me. 2nd and 15 now for Belle Vernon. Whitlock is going to take it himself up the middle. He's cutting, and he meets the Rams with force. And he's able to pick up a nice gain for Belle Vernon. 3rd down and 2 for Belle Vernon.
Gain of 13 on the play.
Looks like it was a gain of about 13 on the play. A big gain for Belle Vernon there.
Around 26.
And good run there, but there for Belle Vernon as this rain is still coming down on here.
And here we go again, Belle Vernon. Looks like there was a fumble on the play. Ringgold saying they have it, looking for an official signal.
They're saying
and that's going to be Ringgold ball. Another turnover for the Belle Vernon offense, and that is not a good thing to start this half off.
Yeah, definitely been a wild one here to start, or as the Rams coming up with the football once again.
And what great defense there by Ringgold, forcing another turnover. And that's just not something that you want from your offense there.
And definitely been a wild one here to start.
And there is a sign of lightning here on the play. The referees are going to shoo the players off the field, and we're going to have a little bit of a lightning delay here at Joe Montana Stadium. A lot of fans here left Joe Montana Stadium whenever the rain started, but a lot of them stayed, and we have a little bit of a crowd, not, like I said, not as much as it was before the rain, but we still have some of the Ringgold and Belle Vernon faithful still here in the stands, ready to cheer on their respective teams.
Yeah, there's a good number in each student section, at least from what I could see on both sides here. And then a good number, or a lot of the parents, a lot of the family members are still sitting here. It's cooled off. It's a little rainy as we got a nice little drizzle going on here. It's October football as we get ready for some more action here from Joe Montana Stadium.
And Ringgold will take over from their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Dotson's going to be back for the Rams under center here.
Full house backfield.
Dotson hands it off to, I believe, Oslowski. And we have our first play from after the rain delay. And he's brought down by Chase Raccoon. And it'll be a gain of about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 from the Ringgold 30-yard line.
Yeah, nice run to start up from where we left off with the rain delay. As Ringgold runs it right up the middle for a nice little 5-yard run. It looks like they're going to try this wing TE offense full house backfield.
Dotson under center, giving it to Oslowski, getting by a defender. He's tripped up, probably gain of about 3 on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and what looks like 3 for the Ringgold Rams.
And that was Whitlock on the tackle. Oh, the multi-purpose player here for Belle Vernon with the stop.
Ringgold ready to take over on their own 33-yard line, 3rd and 3. You can hear the bells from the Ringgold faithful in the back. Dotson giving it to Oslowski yet again, picking up a few, and he might have picked up enough for a Ringgold 1st down, and he did so just like that.
Yeah, good run here by Oslowski. He finding a nice little lane and got some blockers up front and just start turning in upfield.
And that'll put the Rams on their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Getting a little bit of football action. Teams are still kind of still just filling each other out after that little rain delay there. Dotson again under center. Giving it to his back. Oh, a stiff arm there on the play, and that's Maddox Sukul on the carry for the Rams.
That's the first time we've called his name today on the offense, and he's had some good defensive plays, and Cut Looting coming up with that big fumble recovery back in the 1st quarter.
It'll be a 2nd and 9 now for Ringgold. That's what they're going to be faced with. Leopard defense has been pretty good so far this game, only allowing 1 score. They've been pretty solid when it comes to just stopping Ringgold, but they can't get too arrogant as Ringgold has been shown to move up the field. Dotson pitching it to Oslowski, and he is brought down on the play. Getting the first contact is Raccoon. That's going to be a loss of about 2, 3rd and 10 now for Ringgold.
Yeah, that ball is a little slick now after being used for a couple of plays. Plus, you still got some rain coming down here, so he had to get the ball under possession before he could turn upfield. But that was just enough time for the Belle Vernon defense to get back there and stop him.
Actually, a little bit of a correction here. It's going to be a pretty sizable loss here. Ringgold's going to be faced with a 3rd and 11 instead of a 3rd and 10. Lost about 3 on the play, maybe even 4. And let's see what this Ringgold offense can give us here, or will the Leopards stop them stone cold here?
Better hurry up.
And there's going to be a flag here on the play, most likely for delay of game.
I think that's exactly what they're going to get him for.
I don't think Dotson got that snap. Dotson did not get the snap off in time. He's going to back Ringgold up about 5 yards. A repeat of 3rd down. This time it's going to be 3rd and 16 for Ringgold. 4:13 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Belle Vernon still up on Ringgold 14-7. Big 3rd down here for the Rams. Can they convert? Dotson takes the snap, giving it to Oslowski. Oslowski is met immediately by the Belle Vernon Leopard line And he stopped cold on third down.
Yeah, good defense by Belle Vernon, and they knew it was probably going to be up the middle to Oslowski again, and
it's going to be a 4th and 16 for Ringgold.
No gain on the play.
Oslowski set to kick the ball away. Back to Whitlock, ready to receive for the Leopards.
No 33.
The kick is up. Whitlock with the reception. He gets it, he goes for a little bit. He's knocked out of bounds at around the 45-yard line of Ringgold. 1st and 10 is where the Leopards will take over in Ringgold territory.
Yeah, that punt didn't go too far, about 25 yards, I'd say, if that. And then the Belle Vernon team decided to run it up the sideline. He had some daylight for a moment, but the window closed on Whitlock real quick.
Gain of 10 on the return. It'll be 1st and 10.
The Leopards will take over on the Ringgold 45-yard line officially. 1st and 10. Let's see what Whitlock and this Leopard offense can cook up after the rain delay. We've had plenty of time to rest, so let's see what they do here. Whitlock in the shotgun. He's going to take it himself off to the far side of your screen. He's going up the middle. He kicks to the outside. That's Whitlock. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Belle Vernon, touchdown, Devin Whitlock. And they're on the board for 6 on the first play for Belle Vernon.
Yeah, good run there by Whitlock as he got some blockers on the near side and cut back to the outside, rolled out on a nice lane and had an open field to run.
And there's just another example of those wheels that Whitlock has, and he'll use them to his advantage every single time. Kovac set to kick the field goal for the Leopards. Snap. The kick is up, low, but it is good. The Leopards take a 21-7 lead here at Joe Montana Stadium for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We'll be right back.
If you are looking for a Christian club that features Bible study and spiritual nourishment, then come find your family with New Life Cal U. Swing by Oasis every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in Italy 321 to explore faith through Bible study, games, and fellowship. Or stop by Converge on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the Natali Rotunda to make friends and enjoy life through casual hangouts. Everyone is welcome. Connect with New Life Cal U at www.newlifecalu.com/connect.
Welcome back here to Monongahela, Pennsylvania. Joe Montana Stadium is the site of this competition between Ringgold and Belle Vernon. The Leopards were just able to put 6 up on the board with Whitlock running it in for the score and Kovac making it 21-7 for Belle Vernon.
Yeah, open field. The old Whitlock had all day to run, and that's what that put 6 on the board. Also, we do have a final score, Peyton, as Thomas Jefferson defeats Laurel Highlands by the final score of 42-3.
And Belle Vernon fakes the quick kick there, getting Ringgold a little rattled right there. And again, we see the hatred between these two teams. Kovac's kick is up, and it's far and deep. Oslowski receives it with no problems. The flag on the play. Oslowski still on his feet, and he's finally brought down at his own 35-yard line. There is a flag there on the play at around the 25-yard line.
Find out what this is here.
Flag on the play.
Most likely going to be a block in the back or a holding call.
Let's see what the officials say here. Looks like we got the call. It's going to be holding against Ringgold. It's going to back him up a little bit. And let's see where they spot this ball at. Looks like it's going to be spotted at the Ringgold
Looks like it's going to be down by the 15.
15-yard line right there.
So it's half
Big
the distance
penalty.
of the goal on that one, and since it was inside the 20.
And with that carry, we saw Oslowski get all the way to the 35, but it's going to back Ringgold up within the red zone on their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what Dotson can cook up. Dotson giving it off to his running back really quickly. Short little gain, probably about gain of 5 there on the play. And that was Polfko on the carry for the Rams. 2nd and about 4 for Ringgold. 2:50 left to play here in this contest. Belle Vernon is up 21-7 here. Ringgold will spot the ball at their own 21-yard line, 2nd and 4. Dotson under center here. Oh, and somebody got a little too excited. And there's going to be a flag here on the play.
It's going to go against Belle Vernon. They're going to call encroachment on that one.
It's good. Like you said, encroachment going against Belle Vernon, and that's going to be an automatic 1st down for Ringgold. I know we just got off that rain delay, but those are the mental mistakes that you got to take control of. As we continue, though, Dotson giving it off to his back, and that's Polfko able to pick up maybe a couple on the play, maybe a few. It'd be 2nd and 7 now.
And keep chipping away at the defense here. Here again, and I know we've talked about this one in the first half, Peyton, before the delay, but you got to think now that Ringgold has gotten the ball back, they're starting to drive and they're running the ball. Oh, how long is this defense for Belle Vernon going to last, even with the delay break?
Well, Johnny, I mean, they've been looking pretty solid here so far, this Belle Vernon defense, so let's see what they can continue to bring. Shifting a little bit. Dotson under center, giving it to Oslowski. Oslowski still on his feet, and he's wrapped up on the play. Looks like he's finally brought down there by number 43, Logan Hoffman. Again, still making a difference is Hoffman.
Yeah, we've been calling his name all night long. Hoffman, and it's been in the face of the ball carrier all night long, and picking up where he left off in the first half.
Hoffman was able to stop Oslowski before he got that 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Ringgold on their own 35-yard line, where they originally should have started, but that holding call backed them up a little bit. Giving it back to his running back. Belle Vernon makes a stop here, but it might not be enough.
I'm going to say it's enough for the first down, because it looks like you got about 2 or 3 on that one.
And it is, Johnny. It's going to be a Ringgold 1st down here. And I'm sure they're loving that there as they continue this drive on a 3rd and 1. And
so
they will take over from their own 38-yard line, 39-yard line, 1st and 10.
So the reason we had the stoppage there, Peyton, is I wanted to bring this up, is a player from Ringgold lost his helmet. And we all know the safety rule is has to come out for one play.
Ringgold jogging up to the ball now. You can hear defense chants for Belle Vernon. A fumbled snap there on the play, but it is recovered by Dotson very quickly. It's going to probably be about a loss of 1 there on the play. It's going to end up being 2nd and 11 now.
And that's what happens when you're playing these wet conditions, Peyton. The ball all gets a little slick. You got to be real careful with the ball exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Lost of 1 on the play.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, Belle Vernon 21, Ringgold 7 for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
And welcome back here. My name is Peyton Trollinger. Alongside of me is Jonathan Sakaguchi. Fourth quarter of action between Belle Vernon and Ringgold. Felt like this game's been going on for an eternity here, but we're finally in this last quarter of action. What are you thinking, Johnny?
I think we're going to be in for quite the finish here, Peyton, because we were both thinking and this was going to be quite a different game, but Belle Vernon and Ringgold have been very good matchup here.
Dotson's going to hand it off to his back on a 2nd and 11. He is brought down by the Belle Vernon defense. And they've been pretty good here so far. That's might actually be for a loss or maybe at the line of scrimmage.
You're going to lose a yard on that one. Lost a yard on that one.
No gain on the play.
You know, we were just talking here before we came up here. You know, Ringgold's been they've been playing really good football here. You know, they've been, having the ball a lot. They're leading in time of possession here, but Belle Vernon's just been able to put it up on the board and take advantage of their opportunities more. So they're up 21-7, 11:15 left to play in this fourth quarter.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Hold Ringgold here.
Rams. That is their first.
There's going to be a timeout called by Ringgold here. 11:14 left to play in this fourth quarter. And while we have a bit of a break in the action, let's take a look at the upcoming schedules for both of these teams here. So we have this game tonight, Belle Vernon at Ringgold. Belle Vernon will play at home at Trinity. Then they have a game that's to be announced on the 23rd. They haven't found out that one yet. And then for the last game will be on the 29th against the Tigers of McKeesport. For the Rams, once they get done with this game here against Belle Vernon, they will travel to Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania to take on the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson. And then they're on the road again. They play West Mifflin on the road. And then again on the road, 3 games in a row, at Trinity for the last game of the season.
Hey, Peyton, where's Trinity at?
Trinity is a district in Washington, Pennsylvania, not its own city in Pennsylvania.
I had to make the joke. I'm sorry, Peyton, but it's still funny.
3rd and 11 now for Ringgold. Can they convert here? Dotson with the snap. He drops back for the pass, firing downfield. Caught! And that might actually be enough for a first down. That was caught there by Dante Kynes.
And that's going to be enough for the first down.
First down, Ringgold, and what a comeback there to save this drive.
Yeah, what a play here. Is Dotson drops back, sets his feet, even with the rain here, he finds a receiver, completes the pass for about 12 or 13 on the play, and sets the Rams up at midfield.
Very good position here. Dotson under center here. Sending Oslowski in motion. He's going to quickly hand it off to Palefko, but he is brought down right away by the Leopards.
Palefko, your ball carrier.
Yeah, Ringgold old not getting fooled by this wing tee off triple option plays.
It's going to actually be a loss there on the play. 2nd and 11 now for Ringgold. Ball on the 49-yard line of the Rams. 10:20 left to play here in this fourth quarter. The Leopards are still up on the Rams 21-7, excuse me, if you're just joining in.
Hearing the fan starting getting loud now.
It's going to be a single back in the backfield. Dotson under center. A flag is thrown.
Not sure what's going on here.
Trying to see what this
play
is going
clock
to be
didn't
about.
run out.
Flag on the play.
It's going to go against the Rams.
Offsides against the Rams.
It's going to be an offsides call going against the Rams.
And Coach Mangus is not happy about that one. I didn't even see the player that was offsides.
The officials might have saw something that we didn't, but regardless here, it's going to back the Rams up 5 yards.
Definitely a weird,
Second and 16.
definitely a
Second
strange
and
call.
16-17 now from the Ringgold 44-yard line. The Rams are not happy about that call, but they're going to have to continue playing here with 9:40 left to go in this fourth quarter. Dotson gives it to Oslowski, but he is brought down at the line of scrimmage by Belle Vernon.
Oslowski, your ball carrier.
Going with the jet sweep on that one, and Belle Vernon ready for it. And only like a 2 or 3 yard gain for that one.
And so far, you know, this Leopard defense has really been good at stopping that run for the Rams. Been just on top of that. So let's see if they continue here. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now for Ringgold. That last play was a gain of about 2 on the play.
Gotta watch the RPO on this one.
He's going to give it to Oslowski. And Oslowski is brought down in the backfield. And what a big stop there by the Leopard defense. And we might have a change of personnel now for Ringgold.
That's exactly what it's going to be. Here comes the punting unit for the Rams.
Big stop there for Belle Vernon.
It'll be 4th and 16.
4th and 16 now for Ringgold. Whitlock back to receive for Belle Vernon. Oslowski is your kicker.
Oslowski to punt for the Rams.
Your punter, excuse me. Well, I mean, he technically is the kicker as well. Oslowski. Oh, and
that's going to be offsides.
It's going to be an offsides call. Looked like it was going to go against Belle Vernon, but let's see what the official call here is. Yep, it's going to be an offsides call going against Belle Vernon, confirmed. Still going to bring up 4th down here. It's now going to be 4th and 11 for Ringgold. We've seen Ringgold do this fake punt before. Do they do it here? Oslowski. Nope, he's just going to kick it away down to Whitlock.
Nice punt there. Beautiful punt there.
A great punt taking a Ringgold bounce and is going to be down at the Leopard 9-yard line. What a punt by Oslowski, setting the Leopards deep up in their own territory.
Yeah, that was a great punt there from Oslowski. He better than the one he had at early on, and it only went about 20 yards. This one went in about 45 yards, I'd say. Hey, give or take. He's got the Leopards pinned deep inside their own zone.
And now the Belle Vernon offense trots out onto the field here. Let's see if they can get anything going. Last time they were out here, we saw scoring play for Belle Vernon to make it 21-7. 7:54 remaining in this fourth quarter. Whitlock sends a man in motion. Going to give it off to LeCart. LeCart still on his feet and is brought down. Looks like there might have been a fumble here. And seeing who recovered this.
Ringgold saying they got it.
Ringgold saying they got it, but let's see.
This will be the 5th one today.
No official signal here yet.
I'm going to say Belle Vernon
retains. I think Belle Vernon actually was able to recover this. And what a saving grace there. And looks like we do have an injured player or shaken up player there on the field. Looks like it's a Ringgold player. He's getting up on his feet on his own. Looks like he's okay.
Official timeout. Injured player on the field.
And he's going to get help walking off on the field by the trainer.
While we got a moment here, Peyton, let's take a look at the standings here in the Big 8 Conference. As Belle Vernon right now, your current leader of McKeesport in second. Now, these standings aren't updated yet. These are from before any game started today. With McKeesport in second, Laurel Highlands third, Thomas Jefferson fourth. Then you find Ringgold right there in the middle of the packet. Heck, but you're going to see some names shuffling around here, as we already know Laurel Highlands fell to TJ.
Gain of 9.
And looks like there's a little bit of an error on the sticks here. Or no, it's going to be a first down now for Belle Vernon. Able to punch in that punch in that run, and the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, not sure what happened over there.
It almost looked like that Ringgold recovered that fumble there, and they just didn't reset the sticks. But Belle Vernon still has the ball here, and they're still going away at the 7 minutes left to play in this last quarter of action here. Whitlock set up in that shotgun position. He's going to give it off to his back, and that's Jake Jetico. And that's going to be enough to move the chains now for the Leopards yet again.
Yeah, once again, and that Belle Vernon offensive line give it in the Leopards all day to run. And as Jetico takes the ball right up his own sideline for a nice gain and sets them up 1st and 10 and right around their own 40.
Now a running clock here, 6:45 left to play in this last quarter of action. 1st and 10, Belle Vernon takes over on their own 40-yard line. Whitlock is going to fake the handoff and keep it for himself. He's juking out defenders. He's still on his feet. Jukes out another defender. He's at midfield in Ringgold territory. Now the 35, the 30. He's still going. Gets some blockers. Barely staying in bounds and is finally pushed out of bounds well within Ringgold territory. And what a run by Devin Whitlock.
It's going to get it right at the 10-yard line. And as we look back here, or look at the blocking he's got here. Here, all day to run here. Here, you could drive a truck behind this offensive line the way they've been blocking today.
And he's going to be, looks like he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Actually, no, the 9-yard line. 1st and goal now for Belle Vernon. And they're within striking distance now.
And this is why they've been one of the most dangerous teams in this entire conference.
6:24 left in the 4th. Can Belle Vernon put another one up, or will Ringgold stand tall here on defense?
Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Oh, it's from the officials.
Official timeout here. Not entirely sure what's going on here, but there is an official timeout. It looked like Whitlock went over to talk to one of the Ringgold coaches there and wasn't sure what that was all about.
Yeah, not 100% sure what happened there, but we've seen a lot of strange things tonight, Peyton.
Yes, we have. All right, looks like we're going to get play started back up here again. Whitlock sends that man in motion yet again. He's going to take it himself. Whitlock, he's going to get the outside, and he's going to get in for the Leopard touchdown. Devin Whitlock yet again for his 2nd of the night.
Whitlock, take a look here, Peyton, as we go back to the replay. He fakes the jet sweep. He fakes the option to the running back, and he's going to take it himself on the draw play. The line pushes to the near side. He's got a lane wide open left side and just runs it in 9 yards out for the score, or 27-7 to score now.
Kovac set to kick the extra point here for the Leopards. The snap, low snap there, almost gets blocked, just barely going through the uprights, but it does count.
There is a flag on the play.
There is a flag there on the play.
Belle Vernon 28, Ringgold 7.
I think that's going to be running into the kicker.
It is a touchdown on the play.
Yep, that's exactly what they're going to call.
It is going to be running the kicker going against Ringgold. When we come back, your score 28-7 in favor of Belle Vernon for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We'll be right back.
If you are looking for a Christian club that features Bible study and spiritual nourishment, then come find your family with New Life Cal U. Swing by Oasis every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in Italy 321 to explore faith through Bible study, games, and fellowship. Or stop by Converge on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the Natali Rotunda to make friends and enjoy life through casual hangouts. Everyone is welcome. Connect with New Life Cal U at www.newlifecalu.com/connect.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium here in Monongahela, Pennsylvania, where the Belle Vernon Leopards are up on the Ringgold Rams 28-7. 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in this final quarter of action.
So, just to get everyone up to speed, there was a roughing the kicker call back in on the point after attempt. So, Ringgold is going to kick this one off from the, Belle Vernon is going to kick this one off from the Ringgold 45-yard line. So this one and most likely is going to be right through the uprights if Kovac kicks this is hard enough.
Looks like Belle Vernon is set to kick off here. Kovac, your kicker. You got Oslowski back to receive, and you also got Kynes back as well. The ball is kicked away, and it goes right into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go back to that last touchdown play here, Peyton. And I've been talking about the blocking scheme for Belle Vernon, but as someone that played the offensive line in high school, I have to admire this one. And you could literally drive a truck through that gap there that Whitlock had to run through.
Right, both teams are set up and they're on the field here. Ringgold going to try to punch one in here for this drive. We got Dotson in the gun here. Dotson dropping back the pass, firing, caught by Kynes. He spins off and he's brought out of bounds there by number 6. That's Logan Cunningham. There is a flag there on the play.
Not sure.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Oh, be a block there in the back, and there's another flag on the play. Looks like it was after the whistle.
So this is going to be from the end of the run for the 15 yards on the so pass interference on the Ringgold defender.
And we're just listening to these fans bicker here, and it just proves this rivalry is real. And I think both these calls are going to go against Belle Vernon.
Yeah, they're going to. It's going to be a person. So they're going to mark off the 15 yards from the end of this one, and then they're going to mark off the personal foul call.
And that's going to move the chains quite a lot there for Ringgold.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Leopards.
It's an unsportsmanlike call going against Belle Vernon, and that will be a 1st and 10 for Ringgold at the Belle Vernon 46-yard line. And let's see what Ringgold can do with this opportunity. Dotson in the gun, firing downfield, caught by Kynes. There is a flag on the play again.
And it's going to be it's the same defender for Belle Vernon.
What a catch there by Kynes, and what a throw by Dotson.
Look at the replay here. As Kynes got a defender dragging it, one arm catch.
A lot of commotion going on here at Joe Montana Stadium. Like I said, there was a flag on the play. Officials are talking this one over just to make sure they get this right.
They're trying to get both teams back into their respective huddles. I don't know what's going on here, Peyton, but these referees need to get control of this game.
Well, we see, we've been here for a while now, and these two teams, like we said, do not like each other. And they're starting to butt heads, and friction is happening between these two teams. It's going to be a pass interference call going against Belle Vernon again.
Pass interference against the Leopards.
And then there's another flag at midfield.
Another call. The ref's still, discussing this. I mean, we still hear the bickering between the fans and the officials. And a "Let's Go Leps" chant has broken out in Joe Montana Stadium.
And Ringgold has responded with a "Let's Go Rams" call. Oh,
it's getting a little feisty here now.
So
the call's in. It's going to be offsetting penalties.
Pass interference against the Leps. Personal foul against the Rams.
It's going to be a pass interference call going against the Leps and a personal foul going against Ringgold.
It looks like it's one of the linemen or the Rams. So they're going to redo this again.
The officials looks like they're going to spot this ball at the Belle Vernon 46 after all of that. Ringgold's going to take over 1st and 10 with just under 6 minutes left to play here in this final quarter.
1st and 10 for the Rams. From the Leopard 46.
And these fans here are very passionate about these two teams. Like we said, it's a big rivalry game between these two. And we see it very clearly now. Dotson lined up in the gun with a back off to his left. He drops back. Firing downfield. He burns a man. Caught by Kynes. And he is brought down at about the Leopard 8-yard line. But hold up, there's still a flag here on the play.
As we look at the replay here, Kynes left all alone in the middle of the field, had all day to run.
Flag on the play.
So we're going to find out what the call is here.
Again, these referees just love throwing their dirty laundry on the field. So let's see what this is about. Another pass interference call going against the Leopards.
So
against the left.
but Ringgold is going to decline in that at penalty.
Penalty decline.
Because Ringgold's got a better field position after the play.
From the Leopard 9.
And Ringgold will take over on the Belle Vernon 9-yard line, threatening to score. 5:15 remaining in this fourth quarter. He's going to give it off to his back, and that's Plefko.
John Plefko, your ball carrier.
And it looks like he's going to pick up about maybe 4 or 5 there on the play. 2nd and goal for Ringgold.
Stop by Waitman.
So it's going to be a second down and 4, or 2nd and goal here, or from the 4-yard line. The Rams with 4 downs, but Plefko had a nice lane there on the far side to run.
He's going to keep it himself, and that's going to be a touchdown, Rams. And who is that other than DeAndre Dotson on the quarterback keeper? And he's in for the Rams score.
Okay, Peyton, I'm convinced that both of these teams watched the Cal game with what Noah Mitchell did last Saturday. Faking out on the draw play and then rolling out on the bootleg keeper for 6.
Oslowski is getting set to kick the point after. The snap, the kick is good, and we have a score now, 28-14 in favor of Belle Vernon for CUTV Sports 1 and PCN Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The Cal U Vulcans are back on the gridiron this fall, and CUTV and WCAL give you the best seats in the house. September 2nd at Fairmont State. September 11th versus Lock Haven. September 18th versus Millersville. September 25th at Edinburgh. Homecoming October 2nd versus Mercyhurst. October 9th at Gannon. October 16th versus Clarion. The Coal Bowl October 23rd at IUP. October 30th versus Seton Hill. November 6th at Slippery Rock. November 13th at Bloomsburg or the PSAC title game. All games are live on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network, and 91.9 FM, WCAL.
And welcome back to our broadcast here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We just had a little bit of change in score here as Ringgold finally answers. The score is now 28-14 in favor of the Leps. 4:38 remaining here in this final quarter of action.
Yeah. Belle Vernon in scoring 3 unanswered touchdowns up until that point where Dotson just on the quarterback keeper put it in for 6.
It looks like Belle Vernon's a little shallow here. They might be expecting something. On that onside kick, it doesn't get away.
Uh-oh.
And that's not a good kick at all for Ringgold.
Oh, man.
And that is not a good way to start that. And the ball is going to be placed at the Ringgold 40-yard line, and that's where Belle Vernon will take over.
You just gave the Leopards prime real estate on this one and to start the drive.
And that was Sizir Dungy. That was the kicker for the Rams. He couldn't get his foot there on the ball entirely. Goes off the side of his foot. Actually goes behind the little placement right there. And like you said, Johnny, this is prime position for the Leopards.
An official timeout here for the moment. But you know what that play reminded me of?
Illegal touch against the Rams.
You know what that play reminded me of there, Peyton? Think back to a couple years ago. The Steelers went for that goofy onside kick.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that looks like there.
Yeah. And the Leps will take over on the Ringgold 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what Whitlock and his Leps can do. He's going to quickly hand it off to his back. And he's brought down there for a little bit of a gain. And that is Jadeko. Gain of what looks like about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 now.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, Belle Vernon's going to try and run this clock down here.
4:10 remaining in this 4th quarter and a running clock. Whitlock is going to roll off to his right here. He's going to take it himself. He's tripped up on the play, but not before he gets to the Ringgold 29-yard line.
Nice little front flip there by Whitlock when he got tripped up.
Yeah, that was he landed there on his helmet there, but he made the best of it, getting positive yardage. Looks like to be about a 3rd and 1 now, maybe 3rd and 2 for the Leps.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
I'll be watching, and Whitlock's probably going to try to go for that jet sweep option.
They have a lot of plays in their playbook that's fooled Ringgold so far. Are they going to use one of them? It's going to be a trips out to the far side of your screen. Whitlock's going to fake the handoff. He's going to pass it, and he's going to get the first down for the Leps. That's Tanner Stieber, the first time we've called his name, and he comes up big for Belle Vernon.
Yeah, take a look at the replay here. As we all thought it was going to be a draw play, but they fooled us once again. And finding Stieber right there in the middle of the field, on the little hook play, and takes it deep inside Belle Vernon territory.
Gain of 13 on the play. It'll be
the Leps will take over on the Rams' 17-yard line, threatening to score. They're knocking on the door of Ringgold now. Same formation as last. Trips to the far side. Whitlock gets the snap, taking it himself, using his legs, and he's going to be brought down there a little bit before the 10-yard line. Gain of what looks like to be about 5 on the play, maybe even 6. It'll be 2nd and 5 now for Belle Vernon.
Yeah, Ringgold's got to come up with an answer here. Or you got to get a big stop if you want to try to score again. You got 2.5 left to play here.
It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Leps.
2:15 and counting left in this final quarter of action. Leps threatening to score. 28-14 is your score in favor of Belle Vernon. Looks like they're going to take over at about the 12-yard line of Ringgold. Whitlock's going to quickly hand it off, and he's got some room, and let's wait for the official score, official call here.
They said he tripped up before, was tripped up right there at the 1, and it looks like Jenica once again on the carry.
He was just so close, but so far. They're going to mark him at the 1, maybe even the half-yard line.
That's what they're going to say, a half-yard line. I mean, that's the one problem with artificial turf. It's slick.
1:35 left in the fourth here. Belle Vernon banging at the door of Ringgold, looking to put up 6 again. Whitlock in the shotgun. He's going to take it to himself on the outside, cutting in, and that's Devin Whitlock again for Belle Vernon. Put up 6 for the Leps. It's Devin Whitlock for his 3rd of the night.
And called his number once again, and quarterback draw runs to the outside. And on the far side, there has all day to run through the line. And easy 6 points there for Whitlock.
Kovac set to kick in the extra point for the Leps. We saw the last time it was a bit low. Let's see if he can get it a little bit more air on this one. The snap. The kick. Up. And it is good. Your score here at Joe Montana Stadium. Belle Vernon 35, Ringgold 14 for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
The CalU Cupboard connects students to information, services, and resources both on and off campus while providing free items such as food, school supplies, personal hygiene items, and more to our students. Visit our 2 locations at the Vulcan Village Clubhouse and Atali Student Center, or for a contactless option, visit bit.ly/CalU Cupboard to request food or give donations. For important CalU information, community resources, and our how-to series, follow at CalU Cupboard on Instagram and the campus-wide announcements.
Welcome back, folks, to our broadcast. Belle Vernon just put up another 7 points on the Rams. 35-14 is your score. Not that much time remaining in the fourth.
Not at all. After that 2-hour rain delay, the second half went rather quick.
They did stop that clock at 7:20 something in the third quarter, and we've been flying ever since. The kick is up and away. Oslowski set to receive. He's going to take it to the near side here. He's going to truck through a defender, and he's just going to simply run out of bounds. What a play by Oslowski.
Wow. Oh, look back at this one, Peyton. And Oslowski, he figured out that running up the middle wasn't going to work, so he brings it to the near side line here. Jukes a couple defenders, finds a lane, trucks another one, walks the tightrope for a little bit before it's knocked out around on his own 37-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Ringgold will take over at their own 37-yard line, 1st and 10. He drops back, he fakes the pass, it's going deep. And it goes over the head of Kynes, but there is a flag once again on the play.
Not sure.
Pass intended for Kynes, incomplete, flag on the play.
And there looks like they're going to call this one against Belle Vernon again for pass interference.
Number 6 of the secondary of Belle Vernon's.
Logan Cunningham. Again, he's been covering Kynes all night.
And every time he's been getting flagged for it.
Every time
he's hanging on that jersey.
He's been getting flagged we saw almost 4 times in a row now. I'm sure Coach Humbert is definitely going to have a talk out with him once this game is over. But meanwhile, 1st and 10 now. Ringgold will take over at the Leopards' 48-yard line.
Even though the score is what it is, Peyton, and I'd say Ringgold should be proud of themselves, keeping and Belle Vernon at only 35 points this game.
Absolutely nothing to be ashamed of about. Dotson is going to drop back in the pocket. He's going to fire down deep, and the intended target there was Kynes. It's going to fall incomplete. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now for Ringgold.
Incomplete.
Just under a minute left to play in the fourth quarter. You could see Ringgold just trying to get up the field as much as they can to try to see if they can get another score before the clock hits 0.
And we got more football tomorrow, Peyton. And with Cal U, you and the rest of the crew heads up to Gannon tomorrow.
Yep, that's going to be a fun game, so make sure you tune in. CUTV Sports 1, it'll be live. We'll be at Gannon, and it's going to sure be a fun time there. Meanwhile, Dotson gets the snap from the shotgun. He's scrambling, rolling to his right, firing downfield. Oh, and it's going to be incomplete as two Leopards run into each other, but it's okay. It pays off. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, that could have been in real bad there, Peyton. And as we all know about the concussion in history with football, and you don't want to see any of those guys getting one of those.
The intended target on that pass was Maddox Sukul, and just wasn't able to hold on to that ball, almost in triple coverage there for Belle Vernon. 3rd and 10 now from the Leopards' 48-yard line. 53 seconds remaining here in this final quarter. The offense breaks the huddle. They trot up to the line of scrimmage here. Dotson set up in the pistol format. Trips to the near side. Flag on the play. Dotson down the middle. Almost intercepted. Pass was incomplete. 4th down. But let's see what this flag is about.
Yeah, Jetka almost picked it off, but I think Ringgold's going to get a free play on this one.
See what the officials say here.
No.
And it's going to go against Ringgold. False start call going against the Rams.
Decline by Belle Vernon.
That's going to bring up another 4th down for Ringgold as they decline the penalty. This is going to be an all-or-nothing play here for Ringgold. They got to get to the 38-yard line of Belle Vernon. Can they do it? 4th and 10, 48 seconds remaining. Dotson dropping back. He's scrambling. And looks like he's brought down on the play for a sack. And what a clutch play there by Belle Vernon. Coming up with that sack looks like to be number 15 for
Cole Waitman with the stop there. When we talked about him earlier on about having a big game.
And he's definitely delivered. He's made quite a few stops there for Belle Vernon. And with 41 seconds remaining, Belle Vernon gets the ball on the Ringgold 48-yard line after that sack from Wayman. First and 10 now for the Leps. Whitlock is going to be under center. And he's just going to do the simple knee and get this clock running.
It's going to have to take one more kneel down, and that'll do it here.
30 seconds remaining now. Like you said, he's going to have to do one more kneel down within 5 seconds. Excuse me. Play clock wasn't on. I thought they only had 6 seconds to make that play. And it looks like they're just gonna call it here, and that's gonna be the end of the game. Your final score: the Belle Vernon Leopards 35 and the Ringgold Rams 14. From Joe Montana Stadium and the rest of the CUTV crew, for Jonathan Sakaguchi, my name is Peyton Trollinger for CUTV Sports 1 and the PCN Network. Thank you for tuning in, watching, and have a great night.